Honestly, I don't know how to start off this video, so basically all I'm gonna say is I almost died. That's a thing. Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Sean, and I'm so glad you are here today to witness this story because I am not doing any clickbait, I'm not overreacting, I actually almost died. So, let's get into it. I want to start off by saying that apparently the mailman was on drugs, so I don't know what was going on in his life. I'm sorry for him, but you know what? At the end of the day, it's over. I'm alive, unfortunately. I'm just kidding. I have no resentment towards him. I just want to put that disclaimer out there. Basically what happened is I was coming out of my neighbor's driveway, and I'm gonna put a picture of it like right here, and you'll be able to see that it's shaped like an H. And I was coming out at the end of the H where it meets the other side of the driveway from my other neighbor, which again, you will see right here. And I was under the impression that the mailman was talking to my neighbor's grandson. Boy, was I wrong. So, me being the little dumbass, naive little bitch I am, I'm like, you know what? He's talking to the neighbor's grandson. I'm just gonna, you know, ride my bike across the street. It didn't end up going like that. I started crossing the street, and basically the mailman started to floor it on the gas. Now, I don't know why he was flooring it on the gas, but he was. I thought mail trucks can only go to like 20 miles per hour. Bitch, this mailman went almost damn near 40 miles per hour in 2 seconds. What? So, he hits me, and I'm being dragged underneath the mail truck. He doesn't even know that I'm being dragged. So like, let me know. How do you not know that you're dragging a human being and his bike underneath your fucking truck? Neighbors start screaming, stop, 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 like you're dragging him. You're dragging him. I literally got dragged by a mailman. That's so sad. That is the lowest drag I've ever been dragged in my life. Wow. After that, he had gotten out of his truck and proceeded to like go near me. I don't remember this, but my neighbors tell me all the time that I actually got up, hugged the mailman, as if I'm thanking him for running me over. I don't understand my logic. And then I fell to the ground. I don't really understand why I would hug the mailman after he had run me over, but I did. My neighbors and my parents called 911, and they showed up. They had to put my neck in a brace. And I was like, no, I don't need it, I don't need it, I don't need it, my neck is fine. And I'm like turning my neck and all this other shit. My neck is in so much pain, it was unbelievable. After that, they basically loaded me up into the truck and brought me to my local hospital. Now, as I'm on the way to the hospital, my mom was the one that came with me in the ambulance. My sister and my father were the ones that were gonna follow in the car. The police officer started yelling at my father, saying that I should have worn a fucking helmet. My mom and my dad both said, wear your helmet before you go out and play. The EMT guy piped up and was like, listen, had he worn that helmet, he would have suffocated and died. I would have suffocated and died. Bitch, let me put on that helmet now. I'm just kidding. So I was taken to my local hospital, and unfortunately they couldn't do anything for me, but they did run some tests on me there. They noticed that my jaw had been dislocated and was actually like this. Like my jaw was like this. And I couldn't talk. I had to be fed ice chips through that little, like this part of my mouth, just so I can eat something because I needed something in my system. After they had run the test, they found out a bunch of other things that they couldn't treat me for. So they sent me to the most prestige hospital in Connecticut, and I'm pretty sure it's a very well-known hospital around the world. It's Yale. I get loaded back up into the ambulance, so I get to Yale, and I'm literally like out for 12 hours plus. They basically explained to me that I had just went through a very traumatic accident and my body was just shutting down because it couldn't handle the stress and everything that I was going through at the time. I woke up roughly around, I want to say 7 a.m. the next morning. The doctor had come in and basically explained to me what had happened, and I didn't know what to think of it. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't move my body. My body was in so much pain that I couldn't move it at all. And he was trying to talk to me, and I was trying to talk back, still with my jaw like this, and he just was not getting what I was saying. He then explained to my mom that I had broken my jaw and that I would have to go through a certain type of therapy if I wanted my jaw to be back to where it is now. That not only scared the shit out of me, that scared the shit out of my mom. I was terrified that my jaw would not go back into place. I was literally crying when he said that there was a chance that my jaw would not go back to place. To this day, I could still like move my jaw like this and like hear cracking in the back of my mouth, and I get terrified. I'm like, I can't. Then he went on to explain that I had fractured my ribs because apparently the tire grazed my skin and it hit it hard enough that it had fractured my ribs. That's when I put 2 and 2 together that I couldn't move my like stomach area. I couldn't turn or anything, or else it would hurt like a bitch. I was real scared at that point, and I was like, wait, then why am I having a problem breathing if my ribs is what's fractured? Well, that wasn't where the fucking bad news ended. He then went on to tell me that my lung was punctured. My lung was punctured. I was so stressed and so upset, and I was going through so many emotions. I didn't even know if I should cry, if I should laugh, because I laugh in very uncomfortable situations. Do I just sit there and show no emotion? I didn't know what the fuck to do.
I say so goddamn much, oh my god.
After the doctor had left, my family came into the room, and they explained to me that I was going to have to stay for a couple days. Now, I don't like staying places for more than 2-3 days. I was there for almost a week. They were treating me for my lungs, they were treating me for my ribs. It was a whole lot. I had to go through so much therapy at the hospital, and then finally when I was released on my parents' anniversary, which I guess like I was their present, but like at the same time, what a great present. Your son is being released from the hospital. Here's all the bills. I had to go through so much therapy after that. I had to go to other doctors. I had to get so many x-rays done on my ribs and my lungs. It seemed like I was at the hospital for a month straight after that, doing x-rays and doing scans of my chest. It was awful. There are many other times that I had almost died. My life is not pretty. Wow, that's sad. I've almost died a lot. I guess God loves me. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. If you guys can do me a huge favor and give this video a big thumbs up, that'd really mean a lot to me. It shows me that you enjoyed this video and want to see more on this channel. I'm not gonna say anything regarding like my upload schedule because, bitch, we all know I'm lazy. There ain't no way I'm gonna be able to keep up with that. I love you guys a lot. Stay you, stay perfect, and don't change for anybody because you shouldn't have to. Mwah. Bye guys.